Booyah! And we're back with hour 11. So we did some good add-ons. We got some more fun, crazy acrobatic movements. Any questions about the stuff that we went through there? Any stuff that you learned? Any stuff that you felt?
I just think I need to do it more and more.
Amen.
It's repeating.
Amen.
Get it in the body.
Repetition is the nature of all mastery.
I liked it when for me, I like to take a moment to just kind of settle. Because then when I settle, the flow is there.
Mm-hmm.
If I just keep doing it without just settling back for a second, then it gets mental.
Right. So that settling is what I would call connecting with your center. Like feel where your core is, feel your center, and that awareness automatically brings you back to the present. And then any movement you do is going to be more authentic from that point than from somewhere else trying to recreate, something. So you said that there were some things that you still felt unclear on. Can you verbalize what those were, or do you have to get on the bar and show me? Like what are
not the shoulder stand one. The one where I'm still having trouble getting my booty up, getting my legs under, getting onto my knees. That's one thing, and then the other one we did at the end there. I don't remember what we called it. The under one, under.
Roll under. Yeah, so roll under you won't use in Sculpt and Burn. I'll be happy to give you more time to work on it if your heart desires to get that.
And there was the other one where it kind of was going into sidekick. What was that one? But it was we were practicing.
That was prep for getting up on your knees.
Something else though that used that.
We started to go into sidekick for roll under as well. So yeah, my primary concern is clearing up any structural alignment challenges with the elements from Sculpt and Burn. I definitely wanted to get you into the dragonfly movements because they're fun, and I knew that your body would connect. But I want to make sure you feel comfortable with all of those elements that you need for a Sculpt and Burn session before we spend a lot of time refining these new games. And the games are endless. Like I can teach you every different direction to be on the ball. So what I'd like to do is start with that knee alignment. Let you explore that. I want to watch you do it. The main problem is your hips want to do that circle, and so we're focusing on our little hip rock side to side, and then using the legs, doing that instead of this whole thing there. Do you feel like you're struggling, like in terms of alignment or structure, with any of the other Sculpt and Burn movements? Side kicks,
coming
leg
up a little
raises,
bit from the drip down.
Coming up from the drip down, it still needs work. Good. It sure does look better, but I appreciate that it's not feeling great.
I think the more mistakes, the more I'm having difficulty with something and learn how to correct myself. And other people, I'll be able to deal with other people.
Right.
They have that same thing.
Right.
They have a different thing. I don't know.
Totally.
Same thing.
Your plank is getting stronger and stronger. You still need a better awareness of where your center is when you're coming into it, because you still have too much of your body off the low end of the ball. So we can work on that. Although we're not doing rollover and bar on the wall Sculpt and Burn, I probably would do rollover in Sculpt and Burn with these bars. So we can give you a chance to reconnect with that again, because your body really likes that motion, and there's still something. It's very similar to the plank of keeping your core over the center of the ball, and that allows you to control this turn and this twist. And then when you can feel that core staying over the center of the ball, coming back, feeling it is easier, and then you don't have to whip yourself. But we did figure out the hand thing, and that helped a lot with the whipping, didn't it? Made it a lot easier. It definitely helped. If you're still struggling with coming up on drip down, you're gonna struggle with coming up on rollover because it's the same motion.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like the ball gets too far back, and then it's like, oh.
Yeah, then it's tough. Then it's seriously tough. That's seriously tough. Okay, so this hour is just cleaning up. It's cleaning up her experience of the basic structures and alignments of all these moves, including some of the moves that are dragonfly movements. And we've got just under an hour. Perfect. And I'll have to keep an eye on what Nancy said. She hasn't written back yet. All right. Stretching it. So actually, it's fall, and let me show you some of my favorite stretches. This is, you guys might have, this is pigeon. So you stand behind the ball. Behind the ball. Front here. And then I just move my hips gently in each direction to stretch different parts of the hip, piriformis, glutes.
You do that on a table too.
Say what?
Put your leg up on the table like this.
Very tough.
Your phone just paused.
Okay. Good. And then put a knee side of the ball. So now put a weight on the ball. You're using the ball as a line to let that knee go out, opening the hip. Yeah, really visualize your knee on the surface of the ball and just trace that surface of your opening. Yeah.
Yeah, it does a stretch in there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's hop back on. And yeah, let's see where we bounce back. What's that called?
It's called balance.
Being an asshole.
Called
Heckling.
This is called, what do you call that one? Calibration.
I meant when I was kicking.
It's called being an
Heckling. Making your balance deeper. So if you fight the energy that I put in, you're going to lose control. But if you accept that energy, you let it move through the ball, you let it move through you, it's not going to affect you much at all. Good. Nice. Nice. And so now show me drip down. I'm going to start with forward fold. Arm straight. Good. And now to come up, you're going to let the head and neck stay arched over the ball. So the belly button reaches the center. Yep. Elbow backwards. Back to center. Steady. Scoot your ball forward just a tiny bit. Yeah, that's good. We'll fold. Now, arms stay straight. Yes, 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 beautiful. Feel that, flow with that. Straight arms. Straight arms. Flow. Keep flow. Yes, you just got it. You don't quit when you get it. Like that's when you keep doing it. Like that's when you need to get that muscle memory so you didn't melt over the ball there. You got to stay forward. Yeah, good, good, good. Good melt. Nice. Good. Arms stay straight and melt over that ball. Beautiful. That melting of the spine is what makes this movement so sensual. So that's like steaks or something, right? Straight arms up, yeah. So visualize that path that your spine is taking. Okay, which releasing is a huge part of this process. That path down like this, and then it's going to go right over the ball. Come up, yeah, nice, nice. Good. Now visualize that path and let it go all the way down effortlessly. Spine melting. Nice. So I'm concerned about this relationship with your feet because even with those things, your feet are having issues, and so see how they slide when you come back. See how they slide? They just go. I want them to do that going there. The only reason they won't is because you're putting pressure into them. Keep your pressure over the ball. Let the feet lightly touch the floor. And let them slide. Let them reach down, touch the floor, and slide.
Let your heels touch instead of your toes.
Yeah, some people have a challenge.
I mean, even when I do it without, the last couple of steps, I walk myself out.
Last couple of steps.
As soon as you're done, I'm going to try and see how I do it in my shoes. Better.
Yeah.
A little bit tricky, but better.
If you like plank your legs almost, and then almost like when I do it without leggings, I kind of hover them above the ground and plank the legs, and then the last second they touch down.
Right.
Plank the legs?
So you kind of like, yeah, plank your legs and hover over the ground. She was doing that even with leg warmers?
Let's see how I do it. Yeah, I do it just like what she's saying. It's more work for the core, but it's the only way.
Unless you have the leg warmers on, then you just slide out.
My rubber will slide. So yeah, just go right there. you're on the carpet, like always,
Say what?
if you're on the carpet, if your feet are on the carpet, the ones aren't going to help you.
Well, we can scoop the bar that way a little bit more for a second.
No, but it's not until I get to the floor that I have trouble.
Well, yeah, but now you got the leg warmers onto the floor. Those tiles should work fine now. It's going to be the rug that's going to give you. There you go.
Because the rug is still coming in.
Too slow.
Too slow.
Too slow, and the ball's not in the ideal position. If you try to, if you try to do that super slow like that, like that's a really good way to practice, but it's going to be really hard. That's going to build up a lot of core strength. A little bit closer to here. Yeah, that's going to make it come up easier. So it's those kind of things that we want to hit as much as we can now. So
Really fast.
yeah, jerky down at the bottom, and you didn't melt over the ball. Take one backwards. And you're going to come melting over the ball and let the feet slide gently, come soft. Yeah. Nice, control for just a tiny bit. Last one. Awesome. Nice. Okay, come up to your knees, and we're gonna do our halfway thing. So, switch your ball forward. Now this is the halfway thing where you're almost going to your side kick. So up to your knees. Yep, and right back up. Okay, so as you're doing that, you're going to pay close attention to your core. Make sure your core is staying in the center of the ball and not coming swooping back around. Straight out. Almost, yep. Good. Yes. That's the muscle. You need to train.
Yeah.
Feel that come up.
That feels it.
But it's far more about the alignment than it is the physical strength of that muscle. Because a strong muscle with crappy alignment is still no from us. Notice where that foot is, because that's where you want to bring it every time. You want to get it under that butt cheek. Right there. Right in, that's the key. Notice that sticking your butt back here isn't necessary to get your foot right there.
Moving that way.
Say what?
Moving that way.
Oh. Okay, so now come down, side, a mini side, and take the legs to the front. Now go to the side. Go forward a little bit. Okay. Side, side. Yes. That's it. So much less energy. Side. Yes. Yep, that was an alignment thing. That was an alignment thing, not a muscle thing. There it is. Yes. Boom.
a little overexaggerated now.
Biggest determining factor now is committing that foot up under the butt. Oh, there it is. Do you feel the difference?
Yeah, I feel it in here. In my butt.
Good or bad?
I feel it really working.
Pulling the foot in. You came up so much easier that time. Really committed to getting that foot in there, and that's half the work right there. Nice. Hands forward just a little bit. Forward just a little bit. And we're gonna do the same half kick to this side.
So, just
Okay.
well, we should just
So exactly. So we're gonna go back into that pattern. We're gonna build the pattern we want from the ground up. Yeah, good. Side to side. Go. Good girl. Notice what's happening when it gets hard like that. It's almost always in alignment with that. Hello. Hey, what's up, Sam? I do. I'm doing good. How about you? Gotcha. When is that? Thursday afternoon, so what's your schedule tomorrow? Gotcha. Got you. I have a Tai Chi client at much better. I have a Tai Chi client at 8:30, and so I think 10 o'clock work Thursday.
Nice.
So do you need it to be a little after that? 10,
Take the warmers off.
no, that should be fine. Thursday, yeah, that should be fine. 11 Thursday, and that's going to be one session right now for you and your friend. Okay, perfect. Well, I'll put you in, and then we'll figure out how to continue when you know what your recovery time is. 6912 Kingsbury Drive.
You're
Awesome. Can't wait to see you. All right.
You're putting your other leg on top of
Bye-bye.
your foot to bring it home.
So you got a thing you do with your foot very, very often. You completely stop doing it on this side, so I know you can stop doing that side. It gets caught under the other leg, so it's like this. This leg is on that foot, and we don't want that. We want that foot to come in as close as we can here, and that's why we're doing. When I had you do the half, oops, I'm tied my shoe. When I had to do the half side kick. That's why I was doing this. It's because you gotta pick this leg up. You gotta get this leg out of the way, out here, right? So we're here. We're picking that leg up, and once we pick that leg up, and pull this leg under. There's no reason this leg should come on top of that pull it in here, and you literally know, I'm not going to put it here because that's not going to work. So I'm going to pull this under, and then I'm going outside there.
The only thing I was saying, so she only has 4 more hours, right?
Say what?
She only has 4 more hours. So today's Tuesday, so I'll finish tomorrow. Okay, because then Thursday I'm training Valerie from 8:30 to 9:30, so I'm already going to be here. That was the only thing why I went timeout. So, but if she's technically done with 16 hours by then.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you guys can come tomorrow, she'll be done with 16, and then it's just whatever the other work, you know, the Qigong, Tai Chi, effortless being type stuff that we definitely want to deal with her intimacy stuff. That's what we're going to do shaman journey on. That'll probably be the beginning, so that we can see what we're dealing with, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So we'll just figure out when.
Nice. That was very fluid.
A little bit, yeah. Remember, you have a conscious decision where you put that left leg. It's not going to put itself anywhere. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. Nice. So she's bringing her friend. She said she's going to buy 12. But her friend is paying separately, so I don't know how to charge her. You know?
Do you know what's on here?
No. But it's like nobody's going to watch all
So
this.
you're giving her a discount for buying 12?
Yeah, I always do a discount, and now it's a 50, 45, 40 price break for 6 and 12 sessions. You see 45 or 40 per session. But we've talked about doing a price break when people train together also, you know. So if they're doing one-offs and it's 50 to train, I'm not going to charge them $100 to do 2 of them. Maybe like 75 or 80.
Yeah, I would do price and a half.
Say what?
Price and a half for 2 people. So if it's normally 50 an hour, you would do 75 for 2 people. But since she's buying a package and her friend isn't, maybe just charge her friend half price.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
Half price so charge her friend 25 or something. Half price of the 50.
Right.
And then you're getting whatever Sam's paying you plus 25.
Okay. Well, we can talk about that. Do you feel like you got that, or you want some more? That's a lot of booty work. A lot of booty work.
A lot of them use that one, but
Is
the
that
same as
muscle?
that twisting one.
That
It was
muscle.
like kicking coming to work. You know, yeah, that was the same.
Right.
That one looks like
Uh,
rolling, the roll unders. That was giving me that same challenge.
yeah. No, it's very much a similar movement. So, are there any other moves in the Sculpt and Burn catalog that were challenging you? Hip rock side to side, front to back, circles, drip down. We do want to work on your
Plank roll.
we want to work on your plank, and part of it is going down in pieces, going down slowly. So
Starting under front, right?
you're just going straight down into it, and your core's way out there. You go down slowly in pieces, and it teaches you. You're going to keep that. See, you went straight down into it. Slow. When I say work your way into it slowly, I mean this. Yes, exactly, because that's going to make you aware of where this core is.
Should they almost start
They're going to, as you start to come under, they're going to straighten. And come back up. It looks like you're too close to that side. That would make for a very difficult one. So straighten the arms. That is what's going to, yep, and then come back up. That straightening the arms is going to put you in a place where you're balanced this way. Exactly. That's why we do it. And it looks pretty too. Good. Yep, and now you're slowly getting down in there, and you're feeling where your center is. Good, there you go. So I think that's the main thing you're missing in plank was, so you went a little further forward that time. Yes, there it is. Booyah, that's perfect. Say what? You're going way out too much. I can see the work in your body when you're doing it. I can't really explain how I can see it. I can just see it. Nice, nice. Very, very strong position, very well balanced. Remember, you can always test your balance by going to fingertips. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, not the same kind of fingertips we do up here, but these kinds of fingertips. I didn't clarify that. Good catch. I would have had to though.
Sometimes I feel like I'm starting back here.
Right, yeah, and you are starting back there sometimes. So notice
Unless I
that,
really
notice
stop.
that feeling. You felt it? It was too far there. It's way more work.
Yeah.
And all you're talking about is like an inch or two.
So
I mean,
it's
it's
just too
barely.
far forward?
No, I think it's that you didn't straighten your arms completely. I mean, it might be.
Let's say I got centered first. Just push me farther forward.
There you go. Yeah, see, no, that's better. Now your ball could be a little further forward because you were perfectly balanced over it, but your core, your belly button was here, and ideally we want your belly button there, so that should give you better. Yeah. So that way you're not having to stretch so far to get, yeah, nice, nice, nice. But we got it. One more. Boom. Gorgeous. All right, hip rock, circles, drip down, plank, show me plank twist.
Right, twist me slowly.
Yep. Nice. Okay, so
That leg, doesn't look like it's straight.
the legs weren't completely straight, but there's something that we need to address before we worry about your legs. Let me check this. Oh, Nancy says real quick. Hop up for me, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, she did not write back yet. Okay. So you got a good twist going. Proud of that. You're ending balanced in each twist. Here you're balanced. There you're balanced. The middle, in between, you're doing like that. It's the snaky. It's not. And I can't figure out exactly how you're doing it. But what we want is straight to the side, split. Straight to the side, split, right? So you had like this here, and then like to here. It's this whole like this kind of thing, and we want right here, boom, boom. So you have this whole line stays right with the ball, and the ball's kind of getting away from me, but that's all right. Say what?
Doing it too quickly. Wasn't doing a little pause in the middle. We're doing a little pause in the middle.
Well, not, but you can if you need to. Eventually, you don't want to pause anywhere. Everything's slow eventually. Okay, come back up. So, plank twist starts with plank. You weren't solid in your plank before you started to twist, and now you have no way to feel where your center actually is. When you come down, get your plank first, feel your center. You're too far out here. Can you feel it? Too far, like low body. Right, so that looks good position on the ball. But when you come down, you gotta let your arm straighten, because that's when you get your belly button. There you go. Good. Now twist. See how you move this way when you twist? Come back. There you go. Don't come forward when you twist. Yes, that's it. Yes. Boom. Yes. And come back up. So when you're going this way, your body wants to come here for some reason. When you go that way, you're square. It's going like this. And this way, it's coming there. Breathe for a second. I just want to see that twist.
So if you just to the side?
It's actually that way. So
It's
this
going
leg,
this way.
yeah, twisting to your left. Yeah. That was better.
I feel it rolling out underneath.
Right. Come back up. Good. Good. So, how about one more time? And like I said, you don't have to master any of these moves while we're here now. Everything is a learning process. But for this, what you want to look for right here when you twist, I'm going to be balanced here. And you're often like this, which is way more work. Balanced here. And then balanced here.
How much are you using your arms?
Almost none. Just, I'm going to have to do it with fingertips. It's all balance here. And then I'm using the core to create the twist. And this is basically relegating where my inertia is. So I use this to pull myself back that way as I start to twist. Right? Always using the inertia of the body whenever you can. Straighten that back leg, straighten that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Good, keep it up, legs stay straight, go side to side. Perfect. Oh. There you go. Yes. That's so good. Yeah, that. Good. Come on, go on.
Yeah.
Nice. Stretch it. Okay. What else did we get? We got side kick is great.
Want to practice the like
The half pike,
no.
the inverted fold.
Yes, sorry, incredible. Because I feel like I'm still having different do this. I pull the bar.
Gotcha.
So knock it out of place sometimes.
Gotcha.
So the first thing is exactly where is the best place to set it off.
And you want to be a little closer than your normal center is. And the reason is the further the ball is out here, the more supported you are. If the ball starts to be back here, it's like you're falling off the ball and down hanging. So a little closer than normal. And start with your half pike. That's going to teach you to keep your core over the center, just like with plank. And it's going to teach you where to start. You're going to use the thumbs, go down, to push that way to get your body exactly to where you can shift the push. And those arms should eventually be straight. You know, for the legs to be straight too, and toes pointed. Just nice, good exit.
Yes, it's done.
Sure, does it with a little scissor kick. Nice. Yes, good, very good. So Don't think about it too much, just feel it, let it happen. Nice, nice. Nice, very controlled. So there's a, what was that? There's an imbalance between your arms, which is not a big deal if you keep it as fluid as you've been doing. This hand is always further, your legs are like here. This hand's always further away from your legs. So see what that's about. Maybe you're grabbing it out further with that hand, I don't know, or maybe your legs are just pulling to one side. That might, yeah, that very well. Oh. Gorgeous.
Still, what you mean?
It's not a biggie. Not a biggie at all. What was that, scissor kick? Did you do a little scissor?
Yeah, she said that. Yeah, like my daughter. Picky.
That's like her signature.
I can't steal it.
You want?
Can't steal it, then that's her signature. I better not come hunt you down. So she's here.
Imitation is a sincerest form of flattery.
Yes.
Very good.
So what's happening that I keep having to readjust? If my center's over, why don't I adjust?
Well, that's a good question, and your body just naturally moves underneath your clothes. Body naturally moves underneath your clothes, and the more you practice and exercise, the more you'll feel your center and keep it in the same place. The ball moves less and less.
It's on my back.
That's just a point of reference as you move through every exercise. You'll start paying attention to where you're keeping the ball. Start to keep it there.
It's not like it's
Now I'm going to try to roll out of it. Flip the hand, roll out.
I'm trying to go bench.
Flip that left hand.
Oh, that one. Show me once. I don't even remember. It's like my mind's just gone blank. I go into the pike, like this inverted fold. Inverted fold.
Flip that left hand.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
This one's called
Roll out. Yeah, so now the only thing I want you to do, and I don't want you to do this enough time to work on it right now, but we can get it in the last 4, is right now, you're in inverted fold, and you're just, you're taking your legs over, and then you're bringing your core. Those two need to happen at the same time for it to flow.
It's hard to do that. I'm done with that.
So it's going to be there at the same time. So you should actually start moving your torso that way before the legs go. You're moving the legs first and the torso's coming. Let the torso go first and the legs will just come on their own. Torso first. No, torso goes the other way. That way.
No.
Torso goes this way.
Torso.
Like that.
Oh, that's weird.
Watch.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen you do it, I know.
So you're going,
Really not
you're doing this.
Yeah.
You're going there.
Yeah.
And then this can go. But you want to start here. So it's, and then eventually it's,
The ball.
say what?
Because you're on top of the ball.
Yep.
So is there some way I could break that for him?
Not really, other than like just doing that part, and so the way you break it down would be like this.
Just, my body just doesn't feel it.
It's like that. Come back to full, yeah, and just like that.
So much.
Say what?
The core can only handle
Yeah,
so
no,
much.
exactly. That's
But
plenty.
I'm feeling it on my side now. I'm feeling it.
Gotcha.
Feeling it.
That's plenty on that, and we got to wrap up soon anyway. So you got raises are good here and there. You got your wrap working much better now. We'll work on your technique on Superman tomorrow. We'll teach you Scorpion, which is going under, just so you can feel it. Probably doing reps of that. I feel like you got a pretty good grip on all of it right now. Let's finish with work on
Are we doing another hour after? Nancy? She's only done 3.
No, that's 7 hours for the first day, hour for lunch.
Okay.
Right? So in an 8-hour day, you get an hour for lunch. So it's actually 7 hours of work.
Then so she has to actually do full 4 hours tomorrow. It's
Yeah.
like lunch.
Yeah. Yeah. And if she wants extra hours, that's fine. That's no problem. But in an 8-hour day, we'll actually only get 7 hours of work.
This is all we're talking about.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't remember what to do.
That's it. That's it. And we can flow over one side. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Check her out.
Nice.
That's a bird kick. And she got the flow almost instantly like that.
Beautiful, huh?
Good.
Looking snazzy.
What is something good? Oops, Jesus. Oops.
Well, you're making it flow. It doesn't flow naturally. You remember how it was when you started? You're making it flow.
Other people?
Say what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Not that one, come down.
Mhm. Come down. Yeah.
The order much different times.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it come down as soft as you can.
Yeah.
That's gonna take the smoothness back together. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's your body's favorite move so far.
It is. It is.
Nice. Nice.
Did she go round and round doing splits?
No.
No?
She got it one side and back and forth.
That one's.
Once you get that one, that feels like this.
But she,
I don't know.
she hasn't gone a full
It
set.
makes me to see that.
You have to find a focal point.
She's still struggling with keeping her core over the center of the ball, so that switch is kind of weird still. But she was starting to get it really good when we finished it, so we'll revisit tomorrow. Beautiful. And Epsom soap tonight. And don't forget your pads on your
Band-Aids really help.
nice little. They did help?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you might want to use them beginning of the day tomorrow.
Mhm.
And
Boom. Great work. And that's the end of hour 11, right? Hour 11. Okay, and hour 12 is like lunch, because in an 8-hour day, we only get 7 hours to work, because everybody's got to eat. Great work. Very nice work. You know,
Yay, mama!
so the last 4 hours is basically just going to be review and playtime. We're going to drill more vocabulary. We're going to do a whole nother sculpt and burn session, maybe not as many reps or whatever, but just so you can feel all the movements again. And then we'll revisit the stuff we've added on and maybe give you a couple of new ones that'll be really fun too. Very, very good work.
I'm just loving it.
High five explosion! Wonder Twins unite! All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Great, thank you.
And we'll see Nancy in 10 minutes.
No.
Did she say what she